All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to you. How about Shemi Awashai? About Shemi Kakadash. I'm out to the apostle of the elder great millstone. And to all the Akim across the globe, preaching the word truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I die now from the great millstone camp in Chicago for another lesson. I really don't know the title. But going to this suit. So let's go into that Daniel Toledo case. And more facts are coming out. All right, about the case, about the shooting, all right, by the police of Daniel Toledo, Adam Toledo. And I just want to say this, that there's always two sides to every story. Okay, there's details that can be overlooked or cannot be ignored. All right, and from the information I've gathered, researched, watched, and read, the kid was 13 years old, wasn't in school, ran away a couple times. Okay, which to me sounds like neglected the house. Okay, I'm not sure if both parents are in the house or not. But I'm hearing about maybe I missed it, but I've just been seeing the mother. Okay, and at 13 years old, you should know where your kids are. All right, um, you know you should have a better control over your children, man. All right, there are always signs given before events happen. The boy wasn't going to school. Or if he was pretending to go to school and skipping school. He's running away. There were signs of trouble at the house. All right, and and I'm not justifying the shooting because at the end of the day, his hands were up with no gun in his hand. Okay, all right, but why was he out with a 21-year-old gangbanger, man? All right, so I'm gonna give a couple of precepts. All right, and Lord witness lesson edifying. It says Deuteronomy 28:56. It says the tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward her husband, toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, man. All right, so when you're not taking care of your kids, when you're not giving them the proper guidance and mannerisms and conduct, all right, it's being evil toward them, man. Let's look at that word evil real quick. Excuse me. Well, I wouldn't want to come this way. All right, the Hebrew word for evil, which is yorah, okay, and means to tremble, to quiver, means to displease, grieved, grievous, evil, ill, harm, sad. All right, to fear. So if she being evil to her son, she's doing harm. All right. When you're not have control of your children and not giving them boundaries and limitations, the proper love, the proper care, the proper attention, they're going to turn to the streets, man. All right, and Little Village is a very rough neighborhood, man. All right, there's a lot of crime, a lot of drugs, a lot of killing. All right, and you gotta be particularly careful when you're raising your children in those type of environments, man. And when you don't set things, if they're being rebellious, there's a way to handle it. Okay, but it all starts at home, man. glutton. Um, Deuteronomy 21 and 18, it says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father, or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, he will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him, and bring him out unto the elders of his city, and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice, and he is a gluttonous and drunkard. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die, so that evil shall be put away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. All right. Now, I'm not in the household. All right, but I can pretty much almost guarantee that there's a point in time that his mother or whoever, his mother told him the things he was doing was wrong. All right. Nonetheless, all right. Nevertheless, if she was, out on drugs or a party girl, or whatever the case may be with her, all right, it'd be very hard for me to believe that she let him do everything that he wanted to do without no boundaries. Okay. All right. If you were told not to do something one time, hey, you were told, man. You know. And so, and it's just one of those things where you got to put your life on hold for your children, man. All right, and you got to make sure that you're putting down the law, laying down the law. Matter of fact, teach them to your children. Because if you're not teaching them nothing, all right, they're not gonna learn anything, man. Deuteronomy 11. 11 and 18 says, therefore shall you lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul, and bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be as frontlets between your eyes. You shall teach them to your children, speaking of them, when thou sittest in thine house, when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thine house and upon thy gates, that your days be multiplied, and the days of your children in the land which the Lord swear unto your fathers to give them as the days of heaven upon the earth, man. All right? So you're going to be teaching your kids the law, statutes, commandments of these scriptures, man. Okay? For the part of rehearsing the righteous acts is teaching your kids how to behave, man. Keeping an eye over them, man. All right? These children are running around here wild. They're carjacking. They're stealing. They're killing people. All right? But the moment they get fucking gunned down, all right, now you want to have a rally, man. Okay? And at 13 years old, hey, he's a man in the eyes of the Lord. They made conscious decisions to run with gangbangers, man. All right? What is that? Oh, okay, hold on. Also, we need to go back to the curses, man. Deuteronomy 28:66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. Thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. That's all it is, man. The curses had cleaved unto Adam, Toledo, man. All right. There's nothing that these curses, man, are generational, man. All right, they're national. When I say national, I mean pertaining to our nation. All right, these are the curses that the Lord gave us, put upon us for our rebelliousness, man. All right. There was something else I wanted to get. Life. something else. Apocrypha. Um, this is on Sirach 3. Um, get to the point. It's on Sirach 3. And it says, honor thy father and thy mother in word and deed, the blessing may come upon thee from them. All right? So you got to honor your parents, man. All right? You know, you got parents who are less than role model, like, I guess that's the word. All right? They may be on drugs or may have to work 2 or 3 jobs or maybe alcoholics or whatever, but they tell you to do something, you still got to do it, man. All right? In word and in deed. All right? You can't be looking, you know, you can't be stubborn and back talking, you know. It says, for the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. You know, and that's why you know, a lot of these single family households are single mother households, man. All right, and they're running the house, being emotional. All right, uh, not being able to control their children, man. All right, when you got when you're raising young men, your young men need when you're raising young sons, your sons need men around them to grow up, man. All right. It says let me see. All right, that's it. Let me go back to the law. It says honor thy mother and thy father. This is Exodus 20 and 20. It says, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. All right, you gotta honor your parents, man, your mother and your father. All right, so if you're running around here, running away from home and being rebellious, it does not honor your mother and father. Now, okay, I don't know the living conditions of his household. All right, I don't know his mother's lifestyle. All right. Okay, I will say that. All right, but there's other ways to go about handling situations sometimes. And I've been in a household where abuse was pretty regularly, man. All right, drug use and alcoholism was an everyday thing in my household, man. All right, but there was still a level of fear that was always there with my father, man, and my mother. All right, Deuteronomy 5 and 16. Honor thy father and thy mother, as Yahweh thy power hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee, in the land which the Lord Yahweh giveth thee, man. All right? So you got to honor your mother and thy father, man. Look at that word honor, man. Slugging. Come on, man. Wow. God damn, man. This is bugged out. All right. I'm gonna get that word honor. I gotta get it. All right. This is honor definition: high respect, great esteem. All right. Adherence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct, man. Regard with great respect. All right. So when you honor your parents, man, and you listening to them, hey, that's a show that high respect for them, man. All right. Okay. I guess that's it. Just my the opposite side of the coin. All right. Um, the child was rebellious, running away. All right, skipping school, not going to school, but it all starts at home too, man. All right, there's plenty of blame to go around, man. If that's what you're gonna say. Excuse me. Hey, let's do this. I'll end it on this. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he. There is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, man. So ultimately, it's the judgment of the Lord, man. All right, you being rebellious. You not honor your mother and your father. You want to run with grown. You want to be a grown man. Hey, you play stupid games, win stupid prizes, man. All right. So y'all don't say, call Allah, y'all watch me out shy. The honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom and a Bible ball.